Say Barnes, what's good? Look, no, go to the British. I let you. Numbers don't lie, and all of my stats stated. If you ain't talking here and stated, go around here, this the potential. I did this for your benefit. Felt so mean. I move with such diligence. Me and my puppet, so much like that self-element. Being that I am the son of a king, but I ain't free with them in it. Hey, look, I earned the crown, they bought the crown. Make a difference. I do this for survival. They do this for reemerges. Tell me how you feel. Here it is. I begin to mix many male twin. Got money with the cash and the hell. That was so embarrassing. Yeah, I took control of my narrative. Look around all of America. There's no comparison. I don't think no one alive can roll with me, Maryland. I stay moving forward, Harrison. I stay with the troops, Harrison. Ain't no killer, but don't put me. We think for the started some billion.
What's up, people? What's going on? What is up? Man, I was sitting here today and I was like, what if it's supposed to start today? Because I was talking about it with the Spoiler Kings last night, and they're like, yeah, it drops today. It's at 9 Eastern. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do a watch party for that 9. Happened to check on Disney Plus and I seen it dropped already. And I was like, wait, oh, this dropped early. So you know what? It's time to do a watch party, y'all. So for those of you who haven't got a chance to see it yet and want to see it early, you can just pop in. The link is there. Um, Eli, who said he's seen it early this morning too. So I was like, wow. I done asked Danny if it dropped. He said no. So I'm guessing some people got it and some people didn't get it. But definitely looks like it's going to be an interesting episode. It is called What If the Hulk Fought the Mech Avengers? You already know how the Hulk is pretty much one of my favorite characters, right? So the MCU kind of destroyed him. Like, literally, Hulk is trash in the MCU. So I'm sitting here and I'm hoping they at least do him some justice in this episode. At least, you know. I did think that more episodes would drop, and if they do, then I'll be back. But I guess it's one a day like they did last year, which is perfect. You know, so you can do a watch party one every day until the show actually finishes. So 8 episodes looks like it's going to be interesting. Just sitting waiting to see if more people come in. I sent the link out to see who's gonna pop in or not. Not, I'll just roll with it. It's all good. It was kind of last minute thing to be honest with you. So Chris just must me, asking me if I want to do a supervise. What's up? Cool to see Sam step up as leader of these Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. And I can't wait to see Brave New World. So that's going to be definitely interesting. I don't know if you've seen the episode yet already, Superwise, but don't spoil it yet because I ain't see it yet. So looks like it's going to be interesting. The guys all got mech suits and looks like some Gundam style type of ish, So that's definitely going to be interesting to see. But for anybody that hasn't seen it, like I said, the link is pinned to the chat. Just got to click on that link and uh, he said, yeah, for sure. Seen the episode. Hope you enjoy it. What time did it drop for you guys? Because I asked Danny if he's seen it. He said, no, it didn't drop. Chris didn't answer if it dropped or not yet. So unless you guys are watching it by other means, did it actually drop for you? Curious to know. 'Cause, I mean, I thought, I'm like 3 a.m. EST my time. Oh, it dropped at 3 a.m.? Really? So it dropped last night. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just gonna drop every well, I ain't doing no watch party at 3 a.m. in the morning. Those days are done. That's not happening. What up, T Virus? Alonzo MCU ruined the Hulk. Very sad for Hulk fans. Yeah, but I'm actually hoping that at least this episode it doesn't. It dropped at midnight PST on Disney. Yeah, but I looked on the site and it said it was supposed to drop today. So I guess they dropped it in at midnight. Well, I mean, I asked Donnie if he had it. He said he didn't have it yet. So I figured I was getting one up on them. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. So ain't nobody got it yet. I'm gonna do the watch party for it. Unfortunately, y'all fucking seen it. So I'm slow. I'm the one behind. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna give it another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I want to put on this episode. Seeing as that, seeing as that it already dropped. I mean, you know, I don't like the 3 a.m. stuff. I liked it better when they were doing, the 9, because that's what it said when I Googled it. I said, what time does it drop? It said it drops 9 EST and 6 PST on the 22nd. All right, release date, December 22nd. But I guess sometimes these internet sites are trash to try and get information from, right? It is what it is, though. Did you like it, though, T? Was it a good episode? I know a lot of people are sitting there trashing and pretty much hating on What If, but I think What If is fire. Like, obviously, there's some episodes that I don't like, but there are a few that I really do like. So I'm not interested in this. Just wanted to say what's up to my brother. What, you ain't watching What If? Is that what you're saying? You watched season 1 and 2, right? Interesting. I could have swore you were interested in What If. But yeah, Chris is asking if we're gonna do a roundtable for it. Maybe we could. We haven't done one in a while. Just thought it handled Bruce Banner better than those recent MCU appearances. Really? But how did they handle the Hulk, though? You know what I mean? Like does Hulk kick ass no? Don't tell me. 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 Don't tell me yet. I give it like 3 more minutes or 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna play the episode because I may be rolling solo tonight, but it's just okay. And again, I figured I was gonna do these watch parties because you know they were dropping early. But if they dropping at 3 a.m. in the morning, that's just not happening. Even though I should be off for a while, that's still not happening. I'm not doing that. Won't say, but all I say is it's a unique spin. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna give it until 10 on my live clock here, so about a minute and a half, and then I'm gonna start the episode. So if anybody's in there and wants to watch it, just make sure you click on the link. That's all. It's very interesting. Super wise. Very, very interesting. And for those of you there, saw seasons 1 and 2, but I'm not interested in that new season. Why not though? Did you not like season 1 and 2? Because I thought they were good. It would take a few episodes, but I thought they were good. So it's up to you. Um, oh, got Mr. Graham in the house. What's up, Danny?
So, bro,
Chilling, chilling. What you saying?
this, I hope it's good. Season 2 was good.
That's what I said. I like season 2. So Terrence said he's not interested in season 3. But before you talk, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on my channel, which is The Road to Wisdom, on Mondays and Fridays. Working on what I'm going to upload for tomorrow. You can find me in another hour on Storms Live. I'll be there 7 p.m. every Sunday. On Wednesdays, you can find me on the Hangout. Sometimes I drop it on the OOC, so I'm a little bit everywhere.
Absolutely. I completely forgot it was Sunday and you had to do storms. I completely forgot. But let me put this link in there for you. You said it didn't drop for you though, Danny?
No.
Huh. Because a lot of people said it dropped last night at midnight or 3 or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't know that. But I'm going to put the private link in there for you. I think it's only like 25 minutes or so. So, Terrence said, what's up, brother?
What's up?
I put the link in the private chat there for you, Danny. When you're ready to go, we can start it up. Thought I was getting a drop on people. I was like, oh shit, it didn't pop out and it came out for me. All right. someone pulled this up first. Then Eli messaged me, said he's seen it this morning. And then Superwise was there in the chat and he was like, oh, yeah, I seen it. I was like, what? Damn. So, but I said if it's dropping every night at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's no way I'm doing watch parties for it. That's not happening.
No, I ain't either. Not to. Well, I suppose I got to work tomorrow morning too. No.
All right, how do you have any days off for the holidays?
Oh yeah, we off Tuesday through Friday, but tomorrow we got to work.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow too.
So every kind of bit of paperwork, last minute paperwork, I got to do all that tomorrow. So
Man, Christmas falls on a weird day this year. You know what I mean?
Shoot, they were at first. What they used to give us Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had to go back to work this Friday. And everybody was like, nah. So they had a special meeting, and they listed as an admin day. So you get 4 out of 5 days. They could have given us the whole week off, but
You know?
I'm gonna take what I can get, what I get.
Absolutely, 100%. All right, guys, we're going to start this episode. It actually says 30 minutes, so yeah, about 25 minutes. So let's see let's see what we're dealing with here. Mm. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting opening.
Oscar Isaac is in this one.
Yeah, it's supposed to get the Storm episode, and oh, you better not mess with the Hulk, man. Mm, that's interesting. So I must have the super serum.
Have a what?
The super serum, the way he was running like that.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Mm. No way. Mm. What? Mm.
Wow.
Hmm. Mm. Some Pacific Rim shit. Mm. Mm.
So like a transformer
You know?
or Gundams.
Yeah. Mm. Sherry.
Is that Shuri?
I think so. You know they ain't gonna hit like that shit. In the water. bigger one. Mm.
They really thought of this. I ain't never read this in the comic book or anything.
At all. Definitely an original story because I never heard nothing like this. I thought they were gonna do the separating Bruce from Hulk and make him go rage. I didn't know they're going with all it
Mm.
is.
He's just staying true to canon with
Bruce, sorry
him
there.
not. So he's just staying in canon with him being the Captain America now and not Steve Rogers.
Mm-hmm. But according to people, he's just a imitation Captain America, you know?
Mm.
Mm.
So he still can turn the Hulk.
I guess so. Mhm.
Must y'all can join together or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like Voltron or something.
You know?
Those look like
Mhm.
the rings.
Yeah, they did. Mm. Mhm.
So I guess they can't heal and stuff like the Hulk can.
You know? Talk. Mm.
It must be World Breaker Hulk.
For real. Shit.
You look like Godzilla.
You know? Mm,
You suckers steal everybody ideas, boy.
you know? Mm,
That's the guy from the Eternals.
oh, yeah.
If you burn them up, let it be fire.
Eat them.
Mm,
That was interesting.
definitely original.
100%. You know what's funny? I think that Hulk is gonna play a role in the final episode too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They usually
So,
always go back to something like that. So,
something gonna happen. You have to go to him for help. 'Cause
hmm
some okay, probably I guarantee they're gonna bring back that Doctor Strange thing.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I want to see what they're gonna do with Storm though. That should be an interesting episode too.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Did you like it though?
Yeah, I didn't hate it. It's something new. We always talked about like seeing different things and new things and original content. Well, they don't get more original than that. And even though they stole some other things that we saw,
Hmm
like the Godzilla thing and the Voltron thing, but I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was a good episode to start off with, you know. And again,
Yeah,
these are what if shows, so you're gonna get things that
yeah,
you may not,
yeah,
different multiverse, but they always seem to come back to like the last couple of episodes, come back to some of the things we've seen. So I can't
yeah,
wait to see that, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting to watch.
yeah. I agree.
Well, it was fun. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't realize that it had already dropped for people, but it is what it is. And I know Danny got to run off to Storm's Live. So, Danny, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
We got about 20 minutes, but I don't know why it dropped over there first and not here.
You don't have it at all?
No, I don't have it at all.
You see, I always tell you Canada's the place to be, don't I?
Oh
Don't,
my
don't I always tell
lord.
you that? I always say it's,
Oh,
you know, you got to come over to Canada. We get everything first. Even when
okay.
we do the from thing, we get that first, you know?
Oh, you can
But
keep that.
Superwise said he's seen it. Terrence said he watched it.
Oh, it's not on my
Did,
system.
it's on your box, not your Disney, right?
I don't have Disney's Plus since I got the Apollo TV. So it
I
may
got you.
sometimes some things will come back like the next day. So tomorrow it'll probably be on there, but right now I didn't see it on
I got you. I got you. Okay, so that's why. That's why. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you, like all these streaming service, every time I go, and it's like, wait, why is my account? Oh man, Amazon Prime came through. Oh man, Netflix came through. The
there.
biggest one is
Mhm.
for me is StreamYard though. That's $65 a month. It's starting to get annoying, bro.
Shoot, man, went up to 40, 45, I think. I saw it
Yeah.
for the first time this month. I was like, oof.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, damn. And then
If
there's
it
other.
wasn't so user friendly,
Hmm
that's the only thing saving it. Because it is
Same.
like super user friendly. I tried that OBS. It's so many steps. You got to go through this and click on this. That's why I just click, 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 click. So, but I can tell you one thing: if it goes up again, it will be off. It ain't
Oh
that
yeah,
user friendly.
100%. Because there's Restream and there's another one too. I remember when I posted like StreamYard price went up. I got this. Hey, try this one out. And I looked at it and I looked at both of them and I'm just like, this kind of looks like a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just have it's hard to move on to something when you know StreamYard so
Yeah,
well. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
And the things you can do, and it's easy to interface and all.
Hmm
Yeah, I really StreamYard is very user friendly. But if it gets to an unuser friendly price, then I'll
It'll,
do something different.
it'll be time to move on for sure. I agree with you on that one, bro. Cause god damn, man.
Yeah,
And it's funny because I was like, okay, so I'm gonna like figure out when they take it out and then maybe cancel it and then try something out for a month. And I keep forgetting, and the next thing you know, I see $65 gone, and I'm just like, oh man, whatever. I'll deal with it for now because StreamYard is good.
yep.
What else are you watching?
Watching these lousy games, man. I was in my league at work, man. This is the championship game, and I didn't play Hubbard, man. And Hubbard scored 45 points. That could have had me in the lead. That's I got my only hope is Mike Evans. That I hope he has a fantastic night tonight.
Man, I put in Joshua Taylor, got me 77 points today. I was like, okay. Because I was a little worried, Puka
So
didn't do nothing, Cup didn't do nothing.
so you ahead of Roberto? Okay, it won't let
Oh,
us see.
you guys can't see it?
The losers can't.
Really? If you go to all matchups, then you should be able to see all matchups.
It won't even let me get to that. I done tried it.
Really?
It'll be like it's like ass out. You
That's weird.
lose. I click
Yeah.
on football. Oh, you try all matchups. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I see it.
Now you see it? Okay, yeah. You click on all matchups. It looks like I'm smoking him, so should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Say you gonna win because the only thing he got, the only person he get well, unless K Miller have a fantastic night. I mean, Lawson, that kicker I had that one year he came back beat me, but I don't think he gonna come back tonight, brother.
Nope, which will put me into the semifinals against Quentin, who I lost to 2 times already, so I gotta beat him on that third one. Roberto just made that change too. He must have just seen that Kumar was injured, so he took him on it. I was waiting for it because he had him in for so long, and I was like, oh, if he forgets, then he's definitely done. But looks
He
like
should have played golf.
I know, I know, I know. If he had played golf, I would have been kind of screwed at that point.
Yeah, but you still got Baker Mayfield tonight. Baker gonna get about. Yeah, you might pull it off, bro.
As long as Baker gets me, I'll be good with the 25 points that he's scheduled to get. If he gets me that, and then I still have Irvin, so he might run all over Dallas, hopefully too. So yeah, looks like I might be moving on. So interesting,
Mhm.
very very interesting. You watching Creature Commandos?
No, I tried to watch the first episode and I was like, this ain't for me.
You weren't feeling it,
The
really?
first episode was like, man, I'll tell you what made me so mad, man. The last 15 minutes of Craven, I thought was fire. And I was like, do y'all know y'all had something that would have rivaled the MCU had they done these stories right?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
that doggone comedian, man, he was on point. I like that.
The
I
com-
was like, bruh.
What'd you think of Rhino though?
I didn't like the Rhino. I didn't like how he looked when he transformed.
Mhm.
They could have done it better. But the whole concept of how that thing kept him at bay, I like
Mhm.
that. I
Mhm.
like the premise of it. But then and I'm glad it wasn't no kind of radioactive line. I knew it wasn't that because in the stores it was always some kind of potion.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
glad they did that. Craven wasn't no joke.
And it's
I didn't.
funny because I watched a video where they talked about that and still said it was the lion. I'm like, no, did you guys watch the movie? It wasn't the lion. It had nothing to do with the lion. She gave him the potion. That's what gave him his power.
I think when the lion blood dripped in his mouth, then the potion took some of the lion DNA and gave him his powers like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But far as getting the powers, it was whatever that potion was. Whatever's in that sucker, it augmented.
And
It kind of just
I
like
thought
how Spider-Man, it wasn't the spider that gave him, it was the radioactivity in the
it's
spider.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it wasn't the lion that gave him the power, it was that potion the power that took some of that lion stuff and but hey, boy,
enhanced it with power.
he wasn't no joke, boy.
What did you because I like the guy that played the rhino. I just didn't like the way he looked at the end. I thought he could have been a little bit better. I think the body type was fine. The face looked kind of funny.
Yeah,
That's what my issue
the
was.
face looked it off. That was the guy that played in Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
You know the guy that stole the dinosaur eggs? He was the professor's
Okay. Yeah.
assistant.
Yeah. 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 Oh, that was him.
Yep.
Hmm. I didn't think he did a bad job.
No, he was cool. I
Dude
didn't
that
like.
played Craven was good.
I thought Russell Crowe was killing it.
I thought he was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
it just made them animals look like man. If those animals like that in real life, good lord, that lion he looked like he was on some other kind of stuff. And then that bear at the end, he was on some other kind of stuff. I was like, man, I'm glad.
The bear that killed his father.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's just it's like I said, it's kind of boring up until then. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, "Oh, it's full of action." I'm like, "Not really. You got that
You
one
know,
scene in the beginning, and then
the one scene it was I already seen it. So
yeah,
the scene where he's trying to save his brother, I like that.
mm-hmm.
All that stuff he did, and then the end was pretty cool. That guy that could hypnotize whatever. I never heard of him before. I had to look him up, but he's
the
in that comic.
foreigner.
Yeah, he's in the comic books too. That's a real comic book character. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they did the chameleon. I was like, okay, that was interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But they
unfortunately,
hint that the whole movie because Daddy said in the restaurant he's a chameleon. He can
hmm
imitate anybody's voice. He already had that skill, and then just to be able to change his face and stuff like that, that was pretty cool.
yeah, and then they built something up that we're never gonna get to see again. You
Nope,
know,
nope.
it's
The
crazy.
only thing can save it. The only thing is that they would use the multiverse to reset it.
Well, I heard Sony's gonna actually like they're not done with the universe. They're just gonna start over again. That's what I heard.
They could
Right?
do it because you know how in the last Spider-Man, Doctor Strange reset the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So they could actually pull those in. If the stories were better, I think people would. But I don't know how. Because Madam Web, I watched that again last week, and it was like, "Ooh, this is
I
rough."
can't. I couldn't do that again. I'm not doing that again. But I also heard that Sony they can use Spider-Man. They just never do. And I'm like, well, if you can use him, then use him.
Yeah, if they would have tied Spider-Man in at the end, it could have built all this up. I would have let Madam Web be last, and then she'd have come to him and said, "Hey, something is coming. Six, your worst enemies are coming," and they would show each one in their universe, whatever, and prepare yourself, whatever. And then, like Endgame was the finish, it could have
Hmm.
been the Sinister Six. That would have been fire out. And then it could have been the Sinister Six without Venom. Then Venom come too because in the last Venom he came to New York,
Hmm.
so it'd have been like the Sinister Six plus Venom. So he would have to go and call Toby and Andrew to help him to take on all that. That would have been fire.
Yeah, I didn't like that they killed Venom in Venom 3. I didn't like that.
I don't think he's dead. I think a part of him is on that cricket or roach, whatever. And some kind of way he's
Oh,
gonna find himself back to Eddie.
mm, I forgot about that. Because I remember I was like, they really killed him. Not a big fan of that. You know what I mean? But
I read somewhere that Eddie and Venom they live like 1,000 years because they're like those symbiotes don't die.
mm,
I was reading something. I don't know whether it was on TikTok. You like sometimes you get those little glimpses of things that tell you information.
yeah, yeah.
Did you know that? I said I didn't know that, but supposedly they live a long time, Eddie and Venom, because they like the perfect bond. And
Interesting.
as long as he doesn't stay injured or whatever, that Venom can keep him alive for.
Very
So that's pretty
interesting.
cool.
I like those little things. I read one about the Hulk too, or I seen one about the Hulk too that was interesting, and I always get information that I don't know, but I'm always like, is this are these part of comics? Like, where are we getting this information? Because I've never heard of this stuff before. You know what I mean?
Some of them comic heads, man. Like I said, the neighboring town is called Florence, where I live at, and it got the second largest comic book store on the East Coast. Onzo is huge. I mean, it probably would take you 6 months to just go look at everything. I mean, it's massive. The building is massive. You got massive comic books. You got massive toys. Uh, when I go in there, I'm always seeing something crazy and different I didn't see. So there's no
Interesting.
way you can keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Especially, well, unless your name is Terrence.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Unless you don't have a girlfriend,
and no life.
don't
You
have
know
a
what I
job,
mean?
no life, no woman. Nah, nah.
If if you had to count how many movies you've seen this year in the theater, Danny, how many would you say?
In the theater, man,
Yeah.
but about three. Probably about three.
Okay,
Like
so theater and TV, how many movies you think you've seen this year? Over
theater and
100?
TV together,
Yeah.
probably about 50. Somewhere between 50, 75.
I could say I'm around there too. You know what I mean? I know dudes that be going theater and 100 movies, bro.
No, that's too expensive.
You know? You know what I mean? I can't do that, man.
Let's see,
More power
100
to you.
movies. My movies now cost $11. So if my math is right. Let me see. 100 movies times $11. That's $1,100. No way.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Ours are 15.
Sure,
And
ours just went up. It used to be 10.
it went up $1. So that one, remember I sent you the video of the Screen X on the walls?
Yeah.
That ticket was $23.
I thought I was in a doggone Coliseum. Now, that thing stretched down for days. If you see that top of that sucker gonna fall, you be gonna break your neck before you get halfway down.
Yeah, it's not that great though. It's because
The
usually
screen
you
was
have
huge.
the screen goes like so it's the screen and then it goes on the side walls. But the only thing is like all the main action is on the screen and it's just background shit you see on the walls most of the time. Right? So you can see the car driving from the wall and then it goes to the big screen. But anytime there's an action scene, it's all on the big screen. Like you don't have to turn your head to see them fighting. So
That'd be pretty cool if it was though. If they had a screen that was like 180.
yeah, yeah. The only problem is the seats, right? You'd have to be able to get like really good seats because if you're way up in front, then you got to be looking back like this
Yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean? So you
I
have to make
always get the seat where the handicaps at, so nobody can sit close to me.
sure. Where down on the bottom?
Not the very front, but like halfway.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
if I come into that aisle that comes into, and then you can look at
It's
the
usually
whole
the
all the
first
seatings.
couple seats. Yeah.
I always get the one because like me and my grandson, maybe three of us. So I say I want that right there, row F, those three seats right there. So there's some space between us. I don't like being. I'm usually like sitting in the middle. I don't like sitting in the middle of a row. So I need to
Mm.
get up or do something.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Me
go,
too.
hey, excuse me.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially the way you got to go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
So
So
I
I
sit.
like to stay at the very end or
I
either
I
end.
sit on the top, right? And like so there's seats on the side and then seats in the middle, and there's usually the stairs that come up. I sit like the seat on top right next to the stairs so I can just get up and walk down the stairs. I don't
Yeah.
have to cross nobody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I used to like to
Absolutely.
sit up top. Man, about 15 steps, man. I ain't trying to do all that mountain climbing. No,
Man, you be going to the gym and stuff and worried about from
I
steps?
do. I do, man. But I hate steps. Man, when I do a dash and somebody be on the third floor, I be cursing them out.
You better get a good
You
tip, man.
mother. And then they don't want to, then they be like, bring it to the door. No, sucker,
Uh,
you come down here to the first floor and get it. Nah, I
oh,
hate that.
I hate when my drivers do that. I hate when they do that when they don't want to come upstairs. I'm like, "What- yo, that's your job. You bring that shit to my door,
Man,
man."
I hate that, bro. Ooh, I hate that.
Because I live on the third floor, right?
Oh, I said, man, this worth. Go ahead and pay the extra $100 and get on the first floor or the second floor, man. It ain't worth that. It ain't worth that $100. It ain't.
Heat rises, you know what I mean? So you don't have to use as much heat because the
Man,
heat from the building is coming up.
I remember when my daughter stayed on the third floor and we had to help them move. There was no elevator in the building.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
cussed her out. I remember it now. It's 34 steps. 34 steps. Taking this heavy, you know what, furniture.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No elevator here. We have to take the steps, moving the step up and down.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
100%. And
no.
then when I get a new couch and I have to throw this one down, yeah, I gotta carry it down myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like throw it out the window or some shit. Danny, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Hey, you can find me tomorrow at 7 a.m. on my channel, The Road to Wisdom. I'm probably not doing something this Christmas. I don't know, but tomorrow I'll definitely be uploading one. And if I don't see all of y'all, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and stay safe.
Absolutely. I know I'm not doing anything. Like we said, we're taking off 2 weeks for all the shows, so we're gonna come back after the New Year's. But yeah, everybody, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff, and enjoy
Yep.
it. Make sure to check out Danny on Storms Live next. Peace.
Peace.